Oh, well, here we go again. I don't want to belabor certain areas, but this is so important and it underscores why we need to be doing toxic metal evaluation pretty much on all our patients. There was a recent class action lawsuit that alleges that Girl Scout cookies contain detectable levels of heavy metals, lead, arsenic, cadmium, aluminum, and mercury, plus a glyphosate, the herbicide, in every sample they tested. Now, this stems from a December 2024 independent study by GMO Science and Moms Across America, which analyzed 25 cookie samples from multiple states. And they reported that all the samples had at least 4 out of 5 toxic metals. Nearly all had lead, and everyone contaminated with glyphosate, a widely used pesticide you're aware of. So, just to be fair, there is an ongoing lawsuit, and this is based on a private study and the allegations in the lawsuit. The Girl Scouts and their bakers state that their cookies comply with FDA and EPA food safety standards and are safe to eat. No regulatory agency has issued any warnings or recalls related to these claims, and trace levels of contaminants can occur naturally or from environmental sources in many foods. Beyond that, I think as functional healthcare providers, we're always looking at root causes, and there's cumulative toxic load. Toxic metals and glyphosate can contribute to oxidative stress, gut microbiome disruption, inflammation, potential endocrine and neurologic impact over time, especially for kids, pregnant patients, or those with high exposures from other sources, or livers that don't work as well as they should. The point of all this is to remind you that even low level of chronic exposure to certain toxic metals like lead, cadmium, mercury have been linked in studies to accelerated biological aging, declining grip strength, slower walking speed, and other markers of frailty, independent of other types of factors. Now, partly because these metals promote oxidative damage and they do disrupt mitochondrial function even at subclinical levels. So the important note of this is whether or not there's merit in the lawsuit or not, it's just to bring it to the forefront that toxic metals seem to have invaded every single thing from what we eat, what we breathe, what we put on our skin, etc. And it behooves you and me as, physiologic type of healthcare practitioners to do toxic metal testing pretty much on the great majority of our patients, if not all our patients, to determine if cellular mechanisms are going to be able to work properly. Thank you so much for watching.